Hello and welcome to Coach Oyugi. In this video, I share with you about self-leadership, the art of self-leadership. Why do most people fail? The average person you meet has a great dream, they have great plans, they have good things they want to do and achieve with their lives. Question is, why do most people fail? And the answer is straight there. Many people fail because they are not able to implement themselves to actualize their dreams and their goals. And so in this video, I want to share with you 10 questions that you need to ask yourself to be able to lead yourself to success. But before we get into the meat of that, if you're coming here for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. Leave a like on this video, a comment on this video, and share this video with your family, friends, and followers. And you can also go back and check. We have many videos we've already done on this channel. You can go back and and just enjoy the free content that is on this channel, and God will bless you. But now let's get into the meat for today. Now, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. This is what John Maxwell says, that a leader is anyone who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. A good leader leads from the front. That is the heart of leadership. A good leader leads from the front. But when you say the word leadership, and I've seen this many times when I'm coaching about leadership to different audiences, when you say the word leadership, most leaders' minds migrate directly to the people who are under their care. The first instinct of any leader is those that they are leading. Many leaders or many people never think about themselves when they hear the word leadership. So we need to then put this into perspective, because there are many dimensions for leading. The 360-degree leader is one that is able to lead above, to lead laterally, and then to lead below. And that's what most leadership conversations are about. That they teach you to lead above you, or leading people over you, that is leading north, or they teach you to lead people under your care, which is leading south, or leading people laterally. But there's a fourth dimension to leadership, which is being able to lead yourself. This is what we call self-leadership. If you learn to lead yourself, you will succeed leading above. Leading above means you're leading your leaders, you're leading your boss, you're leading your mentors, you're leading your teachers. Leading below you means you're leading those who are subject to you, and leading laterally means you're leading your colleagues or your peers. But if you're going to succeed, it is because you've mastered leading yourself. You have, first of all, discovered who you really are. You have discovered your gifts. You have discovered your passion. You've discovered your personality. You have leveraged on experiences concerning you that makes you stable as an individual and responsible in executing whatever it is that are your goals in life. So I'm suggesting to you in this video and in this conversation that if you want to succeed, you will have to spend more time learning how to lead yourself than learning how to lead above you, learning how to lead laterally, or learning how to lead those below you. This is what was given as a recommendation by an acclaimed leadership expert, D. Hawk. He had challenged people to calculate how much time they used to lead above, or lead laterally, or lead below. And then he made an observation and gave a summary. In his summary, he said that it is the management of self that should occupy 50% of our time and the best of our ability. He says when we do that, then the ethical, the moral, and the spiritual elements of management are inescapable. So, questions to ask yourself, 10 questions that I need you to consider carefully if you will lead yourself to success. Number one, is my calling sure? Now, there are at least 4 major life questions or questions of life. The first one of those is, who am I? But the second one is, why am I? The question of purpose. Is your calling sure? If you do not clarify the purpose for your being, you will abuse your time, you will abuse your opportunities. Anything whose purpose is not known is abused. If you find someone who is not able to be careful with his time, careful with his, with the opportunities that life affords him, is because they have not been able to answer the question of their purpose clearly. Why are you here? Why are you on earth? Why are you in that company? Why are you in that business? Why are you in that marriage? You will only lead yourself to productivity when purpose is clear. So, is my calling sure? Ask yourself that question. Is the reason for why you are married sure? Is the reason for why you are studying sure? Is the reason for why you're doing business sure? Why are you in that career? Is the purpose clear to you? Question number 2. Is my vision clear? Is my vision clear? Vision, Bill Hybel says, is the pictures of the future but produces passion to act today. So the impetus to do things is because of a future or the images of the future that I'm seeing now. So question is, am I clear about what I'm seeing concerning my life 5 years, 3 years down the line? Are the pictures concerning my future clear to me? Are the pictures concerning my marriage, concerning my business, concerning my ministry, concerning my career, are they clear to me? If the vision is fuzzy, your life will be fuzzy. Your leadership will be fuzzy. You want to succeed? You have to clarify. You must obtain a very compelling picture of the future that will keep you alert and awake and focused to action. Most inactive people are not having a clear picture of the future. Broken focus is one of the reasons why most people fail in life. And focus is broken when you are not able to sustain an image of the future that you so desire for yourself. So I'm asking you again, is your vision clear? Question number 3. Is my passion hot? Is my passion hot? Passion answers the question of where you best serve. When your passion is hot, you are motivated. You take initiative. If you find someone who is ever procrastinating, they plan things, they never do them. They're ever postponing what they should do today to a later date. Chances are their passion is not red hot. If your holy discontent is very hot, you won't be able to waste opportunities or waste time. If you find someone who is not very motivated, someone who does not take initiatives, chances are that their passion is not red hot. Now, you can be either passionate about people or passionate about causes. Things like, feeding, the hungry, or clothing those who don't have clothes, or housing the homeless. But if you find your passion, you will be motivated. If you are motivated as a leader, it will be easy for you to then get actions that deliver results, that makes you a success, that brings you significance, and that makes you satisfied. If you lack passion, you won't be able to succeed. So you want to lead yourself. Ask yourself that question. Is my passion hot? Number 4 is the question of giftings. Am I developing my gifting? Am I developing my abilities? Am I developing my skills? Now, your skill set, your giftings, and your physical talents and abilities decide your competence. A leader is as good as their competence. When you find your giftings, when you find you're able to profile your giftings and your talents and your abilities, including your professional training and skills, then you are able to leverage on your competence for success. So question is for a person who wants to lead themselves. Do I even know what I'm good at? Do I even know what my skill set is? Because my gifts, my abilities, and my skills are what I do best. This is what I do best. They answer the question, what do I do best in business? What do I do best in my career? What do I do best at my workplace? What do I do best in life? And as far as leadership is concerned, is my gifting growing? Is my talent growing? Are my skills increasing? Am I growing my capacity? Am I developing my gift? Do you want to succeed as a leader? The question you're asking yourself to gauge if your self-leadership is great is, am I developing my gifts? Question number 5, is my character growing? A leader is as good as his values. Okay? So you want to find a successful leader, it's one that has character, one that has integrity, one that is responsible, one that is truthful, one that is humble, one that is enduring. Am I growing in my character? A leader without character is corrupt. It cannot produce the right fruit of leadership. And so I'm asking you this question today. In the place where you are working, in the career that you chose for yourself, is your character expanding? Are you becoming more truthful? Are you becoming more intentional? Are you becoming more trustworthy? Are you becoming more faithful? Are you becoming more diligent? Are you becoming more enduring? If your character is not growing, you are not growing as a leader, and therefore you won't be successful in whatever ventures of your life. These are core values. What are your values? Number 6, is my pride subdued? Majority of people are not growing or succeeding in their leadership because of pride, because of ego, because of arrogance. You want to see yourself failing, become resistant to correction, become rebellious, get yourself into a competition mode where you're not able to be molded and guided, and taught and corrected. Anybody that is proud, that is arrogant, that is braggadocious, will not be able to lead themselves to success. So you want to lead yourself to success, ask yourself the question, is my pride subdued? Number 7, am I overcoming fear? Many people are holding back because of fear. If you're going to succeed, it is because you are overcoming fear. Risk takers succeed in leadership. And so, are you leading yourself to overcome obstacles? Are you leading yourself to take on difficult tasks, to do difficult stuff? Or are you avoiding and holding your potential and limiting yourself because of fear? Fear of failure, fear of what people will say, fear that you're not enough, fear of capacity, and all that. Am I overcoming fear? Number 8, these are 10 questions you're asking yourself to lead yourself to success. Are interior issues undermining my leadership? Interior issues are issues such as bitterness, issues such as unforgiveness, unresolved conflict, stuff on the inside, inner fears that do not allow me to express the best of myself in the world. You are going to do well as a leader when you come out confidently, when you bring the best of yourself, a healthy you. But if there are issues of the inside or issues of insecurity, anxieties, worries, doubts, and fears, these things, shame and guilt, these things will hinder you from bringing the best of yourself out in the world. Now, I want to see a leader that has self-confidence, that is not hindered by the past, so they are not held down by shame and guilt of things they've done previously, but a leader that is confident, a leader that is strong, that has esteem. That, not a leader that is not thinking of himself more highly than he ought to, or less, no, but one that has balance about who they are and about what they can do in the world where they are. Not one with, identity crisis, no, but one that is balanced. Are interior issues undermining my leadership? Number 9, is my pace sustainable? Leadership pace. Is my pace sustainable? The way I am doing things, the way I am operating, Can I go 10 years? Can I go 5 years? Leadership is not a sprint. Leadership is a marathon. You must pick a pace that you're able to sustain long term. You must pick a pace that you can be able to keep up with long term. Longevity and sustainability is crucial for any leader to think through when they start leading. Majority of people are not succeeding because they have picked up a pace that is too fast, a sprint. And because of that, they're not able to get where they're supposed to go. Question you ask yourself, is my pace sustainable? Are you able to go the way you're going without burnout? Because many leaders are burning out today simply because they're not taking time to rest, to rejuvenate, to to think, to evaluate what they're doing. Is your pace sustainable? If you continue the way you're going right now, will you go on for another 5 years? Ask yourself that question. If you can't lead yourself to rest, you will wear yourself out and wear your team out. And finally, number 10, is my love for God and for other people increasing? A leader's greatest tool for leading is his vision and compassion. Now, let me focus on this last bit, compassion. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care for them. And leadership is primarily about solving problems that people have. It's about people. It's about leading people from point A or taking people from point A to point B. A leader's promise is a transformation that happens not just on the environment, but on people primarily. And so if your love for people is not increasing, you will not be able to lead yourself well and lead people well. If you want to lead yourself to success, ask yourself, is my love for God and my love for people increasing? Am I becoming more empathetic? Am I becoming more merciful, more gracious, more kind, more generous? Am I more available, more attentive, more affectionate, towards people's needs? If you're not growing your love for people, chances are you won't succeed in what you're doing. So these 10 questions are crucial for your success. And I pray that you can go through them again, and just refresh yourself and help yourself to be able to make it. Let me just go through them again quickly for you in this broadcast. Number 1, I've said, is my calling sure? Number 2, is my vision clear? Number 3, is my passion hot? Number 4, am I developing my gifts? Number 5, is my character enlarging or growing? Number 6, is my pride subdued? Number 7, am I overcoming fear? Number 8, are there interior issues that are undermining my leadership? Am I overcoming shame? Am I overcoming guilt? Am I overcoming anxiety? Am I overcoming the things on the inside that hinder people from growing? Number 9, is my pace sustainable? Can I go long term the way I'm doing? Do I have a sustainability plan? Am I going long term? And then number 10, is my love for God and my love for people increasing? If these 10 questions are in check and in balance, then you are growing as a leader. And if you can grow as a leader, leading yourself, then you will be able to have no problem leading north, leading those above you, or leading laterally, east or west, leading your peers and your colleagues, and you will not have any problem absolutely leading south. So check yourself. Check yourself. And thank you for being on this video. We'll see you in the next one.